Mr. Man.
I want a hamburger. No, a cheeseburger.
Toby Wong. Toby Wong, Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan.
Sir! Sir!
Fuck me. Fuck me.
He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me until I come over.
We ain't saying.
You ain't what?
We ain't saying.
You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
Just give me a second.
Docking Bay 94.
94.
Yankee bean soup, coleslaw, and tuna surprise.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome back to the Blues Brothers Minute. This is the show where we watch the Blues Brothers 2 minutes at a time and then talk about it. You just heard the train. We just opened with the train, the Mr. Man train, or whatever we're calling it. We're coming to the end here. This is the second to last episode, you guys. By you guys, I mean my friends. I'm Tom Taylor, and this is Mike DiMaria over here. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everybody.
And Dan. Dan is here too.
Hello. All right.
Dan Lewis.
You'll have to excuse Mike. He's coming from Singapore by satellite, so he's on a bit of a delay.
What's going on? What happened?
I think everything's
good.
Don't
worry about it.
But yeah, we played the train because we're not. This. I don't know if we have anything to add to the train. We're running out of time.
Yeah, Mike, do you have anything to add to the train?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Yeah, it's a good train. I think we did a good job with it over this, 7 years we've been doing this show? How long's it been?
Yeah, it's good.
It's been sick.
I like that train.
That's been good.
I'd just like to also take a minute now that we're coming to the end of this to say, now's your chance to get online and post some reviews, because I think we only have one review for the for the Blues Brothers Minute. So we'd like you to get out there and place some reviews, and to kind of get to warm everybody up. I thought I'd read some of the reviews from the Caddyshack Minute, our other podcast
nice
show. And
see, I think people think that, I reviewed the Caddyshack Minute and that was awesome. What do I got to go write another review for? This is like homework.
Right. And these are recent reviews, so these aren't from that far in the past. So this one is from Jordan Peterson, April 2nd of this year.
Jordan Peterson, the
1 star
quasi right wing guy from Canada.
Could be, because this
is that what you know? What I remember seeing that. Oh, go ahead and read it.
Yeah, can I read it?
Yeah.
All right. So this is for episode 33. I think it says Caddyshack number 33, California fires. He goes, year after year, investigation. CA state concludes that fires are not wildfires, but arson, typically started by illegals. Knock off the political talk. You sound like idiots.
Were we talking about wildfires?
Yeah, because that's when Dan was in. Dan was talking about the wildfires that were close to him.
Yeah, they are arson sometimes. I wonder how we know that the arson is by illegals.
Yeah, that's
is that something that the forensics arson squad can figure out? This was started by an illegal. I can tell by the type of petroleum.
You found a Mexican cigarette butt.
All right.
Yeah, and a Mexican Coke in a bottle.
Yeah, I know. That's how they found it. Yeah. All right, here's one more. All right, this one is a 5-star rating.
Nice.
Oh, great.
From Robert G. 1981. This is in.
Keep talking about the political stuff. Thank you.
Well,
yeah.
Hilarious. This podcast is ridiculously funny, although his politics are blah, and he has no clue about libertarianism. Mike is the star of this show.
Oh,
so I get a knock for my politics and my lack of knowledge of libertarianism, but I am the star of the show.
It just tells you right there, the libertarian's ability to remain objective is astounding.
I think that's even better than just saying, "Hey, Mike is the star of the show." I think you're so good that it overcomes your lack of understanding of libertarianism.
Right.
For this guy.
Right.
That's pretty good. Congratulations.
Because this guy would have shut the show off if I wasn't that good.
Right.
And he says the info about the film is good, but the rabbit or gopher trails are absolutely amazing. Tom seems very straight edge and then goes over the line, freaking everyone out. The three are a great trio. Well, there you go.
That's a beautiful review. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
God,
whatever
that's
Mike just said your
amazing.
name was.
You guys.
Yeah. No mention of Dan, but he's,
Yeah, I don't get a lot of
Dan?
love from that. That's okay. I'm just saying that I've noticed that, Tom
not
is
as
the
needy as me
host,
and
and he
Mike.
gets a lot of love for that. Obviously, being an organizing force, Mike is like the Keith Moon, But I feel like I'm the John Entwistle, just not getting a lot of attention, but doing a solid job underneath. A lot of times for the younger generation, you got to put things in the who terms for them to understand it.
A lot of 5-star.
I didn't know what you're talking about until you said Entwistle.
Mostly 5-star, but here's a 2-star.
Oh, good. I like these.
Oh, what it could be if these guys actually talked about the movie rather than how much money.
I love it.
Rather than how much money they're willing to spend on pants.
God damn it!
Nine episodes in, and 3 episodes have been a complete waste. I'm going to keep trying, but the description of episode 10 doesn't sound promising.
Oh.
Wait, now I got to go look up the description of episode 10 of Caddyshack Minute.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Episode 10. Okay, CaddyshackMinute.com for anybody who's curious. I would love to know how many people did not listen to Caddyshack Minute who are here now listening to
it can't be
Blues Brothers Minute.
Point is, we want people to go in there and review us.
Caddyshack Minute, number 10. Title, There's No Better Cheat Than a Free Pair of Tickets. As Carl gets a talking down from Sandy McFiddish by the conversation tree, Dan plans for his next prostate exam, Tom figures out why he likes Mike, and Mike gets another reason to hate Tom. Now, why wouldn't you want to listen to that? I mean, yes, you're a Caddyshack fan.
I think he's just going by the title.
I know. That was a good episode, by the way. I remember that well. You guys are mad at me because I gave up a free pair of tickets to a Cubs game on Father's Day, a beautiful summer Father's Day, in lieu of seeing Raiders of the Lost Ark on the big screen.
Oh,
like a 10-year-old.
But then didn't we eventually turn around and kind of? I think I softened on the idea because being Tom means you go to the movie theater to see Indiana Jones. You don't walk out being disappointed in Indiana Jones. But if
I don't
you
know
go
if you let me off the hook,
if you're
but
a baseball fan, about half of the time you walk out of there all pissed off.
That's true.
So yeah. That's better to
you
be a
realize I was a
nerd.
Genius for not liking actual life stuff that happens. That could
You
go
should
bad.
like fake stuff that's already formulated for your enjoyment. Like you could also like professional wrestling.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen.
Like you go to a Tigers game and you just get pummeled 12-1.
Yeah.
It's just like you come out of there like, God damn it!
God damn it!
I'm trying to win a pennant here. Of course, those.
You know what?
days are
Somebody,
over.
I want to say that we had a review on Caddyshack Minute that was really bitter and angry and mad at us about like our post Trump election episode or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there was something.
But I think it's gone now.
It,
I don't know if
Ulysses.
iTunes took it down or if the guy himself took it down. I don't know.
I don't think iTunes would take it down, but yeah, maybe.
No, I don't think
You
they're
never
going to
know.
take it down. But
And I want to say it was that Jordan Peterson guy, but maybe not. Who knows? The important thing is we
he's
need more
naming
reviews
himself.
over on the Blues Brothers Minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for the love and thanks for the apathy.
hate.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Do the bookends.
We're going to do the bookends now for minutes 137 and 138.
Go
These
on,
begin with
smartass,
Jake
and
and
do it.
Elwood. I'm
Yeah.
going on because I am a smartass and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Jake and Elwood are still in the elevator. Elwood blows up the control panel there for some reason. There's a lot of more people chasing upstairs and stuff. And these minutes end with the director of 1941 eating a sandwich, sitting on a counter at the Cook County's assessor's office.
Yeah. You could name this minute. You could name this minute second verse same as the first because the minutes before this are the exact same. Just more ramping up and
Yeah. We get Steven Spielberg. That's fun. That's a little bonus in the movie.
Right.
And I do, I like the sense, we got it earlier too, but I like the sense of, they're like in sync. The Blues Brothers are in sync with each other. They run off the elevator and like without even saying anything, they immediately go to the same door to start piling stuff in front of it. They do it again with like the next set of doors, the glass doors, sort of inner doors. They're just sort of they're wordlessly in sync with each other. And
I have a problem with that, though. I have a problem with that.
They're like the Corsican brothers.
Yeah,
a little bit.
The problem I have with that is when they finally get up to the assessor's office, right there. If they were so in sync, one would take the money. One would take the money and go running right in, and start the process of paying the taxes, while the other one barricades the door.
It seems like kind of a two-man job, though.
No,
but they're so in sync that they just think to do the same thing. They don't even.
I don't know. I would say when we get up there, you're going to run in, go and pay. I'm going to barricade the door.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, it is. I mean, yeah. If they just get their job done, they don't need to barricade.
Yeah.
The doors.
Does the time it takes to barricade the door can't possibly justify? You're not gaining more time on the other end because you spent 2 minutes barricading the door.
They are going to get caught no matter what. They are going to prison.
They know they're not getting out.
Yeah. Not alive anyway.
Right.
It's sad when they get gunned down at the end. That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But yeah, they should just be making a beeline for it. But of course, they're going to be back in 5 minutes. They're stymied anyway. So maybe it's good that they took all these precautions.
Right.
Except for the blowing up the elevator panel. That doesn't seem very useful. Couldn't they just block the doors? And that would keep the elevator from going?
Is that spray glue being used?
He's got a lot of spray cans, doesn't he? I never thought to wonder about that. Maybe it is. I don't know.
It for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still probably flammable, so yeah, that's probably what he's using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine him having other stuff in there too. Yes.
The question that I have is that if they earned the money legally, they played a show, they got the money. Do you think they would just say, "Listen, take us to jail, but we're just going to pay this tax bill"?
Yeah.
Just let me pay this tax bill. This money that we just earned, please put it towards the orphanage. We'll gladly go. It could have been just handled that way.
I don't know if I would trust if like the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois are after me and they hate my guts and they're putting all these forces after me. I don't know if I'd trust the system to get an envelope from me to where it needed to go. Like even if I just gave up willingly, I could see them saying, "No, this is our mission. We got to complete it.
Right.
And if we don't do it, nobody will."
That's
and
fine.
like you get out of jail years later, and Frank Oz hands you an envelope with the money in it. You go, that never got to them?
Oh,
there are now all these orphans running around committing crimes because they had no guidance.
Yeah. The penguin's out on the street.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of the penguin, she was in, I was watching part of Singing in the Rain the other day, and she's in that movie. She's like a diction coach for the actress who's going to be in the movie. And I can't
Debbie
stand
Reynolds.
him.
Or no, the other actress, the one who has the
other one,
terrible voice. Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
She's trying to I can't stand him. That's the penguin.
And she's also in Nutty Professor, right? As we discussed too. Another great film.
Yeah. Which I still haven't seen.
Wait, whoa. We must have had this conversation
I know.
before, but earlier on Facebook you were listing your favorite comedies of all time. There's
that's true.
No, I feel that this would make your list if you saw it.
All right.
I don't understand how you have not seen this movie yet. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I mean, that's a list I need to make is the movies that I must have seen by now that I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe next time you're going to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, maybe don't.
Next time I sit down to watch a movie.
Port of Call, New Orleans.
Yeah. Or some MacGruber or something.
Whatever you do.
One of these days, Dan.
Whatever you do, don't smoke.
Yeah.
Go all the way.
All the way.
That's Yul Brynner.
Oh, that's right.
Whatever you do.
Oh, wait, what movie is that? What are you referencing now?
No, that was his anti-smoking commercial.
I know, but where'd Yul Brynner come from?
You just said, he goes, whatever you do. Because next time you just sit down and watch a movie, whatever you do. And I said, don't smoke.
God damn it. But yeah, he did that PSA. God damn it. He did that PSA where he was dead by the time it aired, right? He was like, that was the whole point. Like, by the time you see this, I will be dead from lung cancer, so don't smoke. Wasn't that kind of the idea of it? I don't think I ever actually saw that, but everybody talked about it.
Yeah, I think it was. It was a little bit before the end, my sentience. It was sort of like that crying Indian one with the people throwing the trash out the car. It's
Italian
like,
Indian.
It preceded me by one generation or whatever there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the late Yul Brynner.
I really wanted to make a commercial when I discovered that I was that sick and my time was so limited. I wanted to make that commercial that says simply, now that I'm gone, I tell you, don't smoke. Whatever you do, just don't smoke.
That's kind of like what Mickey Mantle did with the drinking near the end of his life.
Oh, really?
Like, don't
he did one of
be
those?
like me, kids.
Wow.
I was like, I would be like you, actually. I think I'd go for the 520 home runs and then drinking and dying early. I think I would.
Yeah, which part of you are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one with the career 421 on base percentage.
Why would I want to be like you? That's awesome.
Why would I be like Mickey Mantle? Wandering around Manhattan, just ladies all around.
Sounds awful.
Jesus.
A hero to many. Yeah, I shouldn't be like you. Forget it.
I don't
Blues Brothers. Oh, there's an extra little
They're
bit
running
in here.
all over.
There's an extra little bit that's not in the theatrical version where they are standing there at the back in 5 minutes door and they're trying to, I actually don't know what this is. I see people doing it, but I don't know what the point is. The snapping and then slapping your hand to the top of your fist sort of thing.
I'm not sure why they cut it. It's pretty funny.
It is a little fun. Yeah, Jake's trying to do it and he doesn't quite have the hang of it. And Elwood just wordlessly shows him how to do it and then he gets it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that
triple.
too.
It's like you snap one hand, you snap the other, and then just after the second one snaps, you slam your fist. So it's like
Stooges.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
Stooges do that.
Oh yeah,
Three
Stooges. That's
Stooges,
right.
My problem is I don't think I can snap very well with my left hand.
You're righty.
Some people use both. I can only do one.
That's becoming a thing again with I think it's a woke thing, maybe a little bit.
Really? What?
Yeah. Well, when you're in a crowd, it's like clapping and saying like, "Yeah, preach it. I agree." So if you're sitting there and someone will say something like real woke or something, and then a bunch of people will snap. It's like, yeah,
really?
I agree. It's a thing.
Yeah,
it's like a beat
I
thing, isn't it? From the 60s?
It was originally a kind of a beat thing, and it's coming back.
Weird. Why is that specifically a woke thing, though? Is that just...
what does woke mean?
Just take hold.
And what does woke mean?
It's like saying, yo, I agree. Like, you keep talking, I'm not going to do an applause break. I actually kind of like it in general.
He's
talking.
talking.
Not interrupting, we're just showing appreciation. All right.
Yeah, I like it as it seems effective and logical to me. Like, it's not loud enough to interrupt anybody, but it indicates agreement.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That strikes me as being handy. I sort of wish it wasn't totally associated with the woke thing. I don't want to say that I'm unwoke, but I mean, the whole thing is a bit nauseating sometimes.
The term woke is pretty nauseating. We could have done a lot better.
The term itself is actually appropriated from black culture.
I thank you for saying that, because I was going to phrase that badly somehow, but that's exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, pal.
It is.
Thank you, pal.
They are unwoke.
Picks me up
to use
in
the
a
term
police
woke.
car.
Police car.
Thank you, pal.
Yes, it is appropriated.
White people taking it.
Yeah. How is that in itself
like they
woke?
did rock and roll.
Yeah. That's a little.
Except we know that it was black people who stole rock and roll from white people when Michael J. Fox is playing it for
Chuck Berry or Chuck Berry's cousin.
Chuck Berry's cousin.
That was the point of that movie. Just like, go back in time, save your parents, and please make sure that white people get full credit for inventing rock and roll. We don't have to feel bad about stealing it from black people.
This is your cousin, Marvin Berry.
You know how you're just sitting around Chuck Berry, you talentless hack? You had nothing to do but like try to maybe steal something else that came along? Well, here it is.
Listen to this white kid.
Yeah, listen to this white kid.
We already talked about this though, right? Like, play the part. Tom, you play the part of Marvin, and I'll play the part of Chuck. Okay,
okay.
Go ahead. Ring, ring.
Hey,
hello.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes.
It's your cousin Marvin.
I'm sorry. Who? I have several cousin Marvins.
Marvin Berry. Your
no,
cousin.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to be more specific even then, because half of my cousin Marvins are from my father's side and are thus named Marvin Berry.
Oh my God. Marvin Berry. I play in a band. My hand's busted.
Again,
Remember?
we have a very musical family. A lot of people playing bands are going to have to be more specific.
This really sucks.
Now, in the previous scene, I got my hand cut. I was trying to let a kid out of a trunk.
Oh, yeah. Marvin.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Marvin.
Thank
What's up?
you. Yes. Like, look, you're a really good musician, right? But you're kind of looking for that next thing.
Yeah,
like
mostly jazz, classical.
Yeah, but remember the other
I
day
do a
you were
little
saying
bit of rumba.
Yeah, but you said like that wasn't quite it, and you were kind of looking to invent rock and roll or something. Remember that like new sound you wanted to invent?
But I'm looking for something. But the problem is I hang out mostly in the black community, and I don't get a lot of yeah.
Look, this white kid, I just let him out of a trunk. He's really I'm gonna hold up the phone. You just listen to what he's playing. I think you should steal this and just say that it's your own, and everyone will attribute it to you, and it'll be really fantastic. Here, just
okay. Go ahead, play it. Go ahead, play it.
See?
Oh my God. Hey, now, do you think I should develop songs like that song, not just steal that specific song?
Right now I'm at a high school dance. I don't know if anybody's like recording this or anything. I think you could get away with just taking it, just playing that.
That seems unethical to me, Marvin.
I know you've got your scruples, but listen, I really think this is the next big thing. I think people are going to have a name for it. I think it's going to influence like most music in the 20th century, and I think you could get in on the ground floor and just steal this wholesale.
Okay, well, we might just make history, Marvin. I appreciate the phone call.
Thank you. No,
and say hello to your mother for me.
Oh, I will. Which one's my mom? You got a lot of cousins named Barry. I forget which one's my mom.
How could you keep track?
Hey,
Mike, what do you have to say about all this?
I say, hey, Abbott and Costello, you guys done?
I think that was a good impromptu sketch.
I think that was pretty good.
Can you imagine the trouble that Chuck Berry would have got himself in if he didn't have music with some of his extracurricular activities he liked to do?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Without the songs, you're not looking at the most savory character in the history of...
Yeah.
Yeah. He may have woken up the next morning and actually thought that he invented that.
Oh, boy. Mike loves the shtick, don't you, Mike?
He does. He likes it when we just kind of do like some nice morning zoo business.
We should be in a morning zoo type. They should give us a... Hey, by the way, no, not related to any subject in particular. When they're having the Caddyshack Fest in October, I saw. Are we invited to the Caddyshack Fest? And if we're not, how is that possible? Come on.
I think we're welcome to go.
We know more about Caddyshack than almost anyone on Earth.
I would like to think that we have more to say about Caddyshack than simply quoting it constantly, which most people seem to do in response to those posts about the fest. So yes, I agree with you. Yeah. We have insight. We have deep knowledge.
Yeah.
Of our own. But yeah, we should probably go to that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could write to the guy and say,
like,
"Hey, you want to?
I don't want to go unless
3
we're invited.
Podcasters to show up at your thing and do a thing."
But didn't we already send that to him? Didn't we already send that out and I think we did extend the olive branch.
We kind of did, and they were sort of like, "Hey, it'd be great to see you there," or something. I don't know if they're looking for a podcast booth or something to be set up, or I don't even know what the thing. I don't even know like what kind of events are there or whatever. I know that Lacey Underall is going to be there
for one movie, right?
I guess so. I want to find somebody who went to. These are the guys who did Lebowski Fest, and apparently that was a big deal. I'd like to find somebody who went to that and find out what it was like. Because I'm a little scared.
There's got to be at least one Murray there, right?
Could be. I know Peter Burkrot keeps piping up on the Facebook page over there and saying, "Hey, if you want a D'Annunzio there, let me know." So if they're having a hard time inviting a D'Annunzio, I don't see how we're going to get invited.
I love the D'Annunzios.
I do too.
Italian.
Also, I keep whenever he pops up on there, I ask specifically, "Hey, Knight Rider, what is that shirt? What does that mean?" Right. And no one has responded to me yet.
Knight Riders.
Night Riders. Maybe that's
Knight
why I haven't gotten a
Riders,
response.
and without the K.
All right, let's just do trivia, please.
All right.
Mike's not having
We
it.
could do that.
No, not happening.
I do like how Jimmy is always right on the button. We didn't know trivia was coming, but Jimmy somehow knew that Mike was losing
Well, since you
patience
brought
and
up
got right on.
since you brought up Chuck Berry, let's do rock and roll trivia.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
All right,
And
you
we'll
ready?
do some Trivial Pursuit too afterwards.
All right, well, let's do this.
Nice.
All right, let's
Do
get
some
this
Caddyshack
started.
trivia too.
So there'll be a timer on
Yeah.
this one, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Right.
I'm scared. I don't
What-
like pressure.
okay,
but
listen.
Yes.
What British rock band pioneered the use of the light show? Led Zeppelin, The Who, The Beatles, Pink Floyd.
Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd. Is that
Right.
what they're going for?
Yeah.
Floyd.
Next question. What was the world's first rock opera? It's an opera. Tommy, Hair,
Tommy.
The Phantom of the
Uh-oh.
Opera,
God.
and Spartacus.
If you call hair rock,
What?
Yeah, that's why I go Tommy.
If you
give me a
call it an
fucking
opera.
break. It's Tommy, and I'm correct.
Right, okay.
It is Tommy.
What was the first rock
It's just a
song
musical.
to become famous around the world? Hound Dog, Rock Around the Clock, Teen Angel, Words of Love.
I'll go.
I'll
Hound
say
Dog.
Rock Around the Clock. Oh.
Go Hound Dog.
All right, Hound Dog. Tom.
Oh, do we know if these are right
yeah,
yet until
Tom,
the end?
Tom was right.
Oh, hey, look at me. Well, you got to announce that. Otherwise, I don't feel good about
Yeah,
myself.
nobody knows.
What is the fundamental rhythmic characteristic of rock and roll? The slow beat,
Up and down.
the easy beat, the dead beat,
Backbeat.
or the backbeat.
Backbeat.
The twist.
No, it's the dead beat.
What?
That's what it says.
You
I have no idea what those things mean.
I don't know. We're going to have to look that one up. Who was the first rock and roll
That's
superstar?
bullshit.
Clyde McPhatter, George Harrison, Madonna, or Elvis Presley? Around
It was
Elvis
the
Presley.
immortal
What kind of
Clyde
question is that?
McPhatter.
Yeah, it's either the guy I never heard of or Madonna.
It's Elvis
That's
Presley.
Elvis Presley. Yes.
What are the instruments in a classic three-piece rock band? Guitar, organ, drums, guitar, bass trumpet, guitar, violin, drums.
Guitar, bass, drums.
Guitar, bass, drums.
Munching and snacking. Right. Last question. What is the lead
slow.
instrument in most rock and roll bands? The keyboards, the drums, the guitar, and the bass.
The guitar.
Around the world. That's right. Okay.
As sure as the moon goes around the world.
Munching and snacking. Okay, Trivia Pursuit time, and then we'll shut this down.
We could do that. You have to tell me the category. Are we just going with the entertainment again, or what are we
I like
doing?
entertainment.
Okay.
Oh, it's the only one I'm
And
good
Tom
at.
is very good at it. Mike,
And I like to
this
feel
is like
smart.
asking Tom baseball questions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. And
Stocker
if there's
Channing.
a baseball
Oh.
question on one of these cards, then I'll go with that, Mike. What
Okay,
were the
that's
first
fair.
words spoken on a film soundtrack?
Oh my God.
This, of course, would have been the jazz singer. Give you a little clue.
Yeah. The first words spoken were, I think I want to be a jazz singer. I don't know the answer.
It's You Ain't
Watson,
Heard
I need
Nothing
you.
Yet, folks. Which is
All right.
ironic. It is, because all they had heard was nothing.
That sounds pretty apocryphal, but okay.
Okay, fine.
It's in the Trivial Pursuit
It's
cards.
probably
We'll go
very
with it.
provable. What former
guess so.
football star played opposite Raquel Welch in 100 Rifles?
Oh my gosh. Uh,
Football star turned actor, not Alex Karras, who played Mongo.
that was Alex Karras. How did I not know that?
Yeah, Candy
Yes.
Graham.
Candy Graham.
I really,
Mongo.
I'm not gonna
Pawn
know.
in Game of Life. Jim Brown.
Oh, sure. Okay. He was in
What?
The Dirty Dozen.
What judge
think.
did Walter Brennan, Edgar Buchanan, and Paul Newman all portray?
Roy Bean. Judge Roy Bean.
Bean. Very good. What TV comedian's wife was played by Imogene Coca, Nanette Fabre, and Giselle McKenzie?
I want to say Sid Caesar.
Sid
I just know that she was
Caesar.
on that show.
Outstanding.
Wow, look at me go.
Amazing. Mike.
Yeah.
I should throw you a bone here.
Yeah.
Who hit his 600th home run on September 22nd, 1969 for the San Francisco Giants?
Willie Mays.
The great Willie Mays.
Nice.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Willie
now, is that
Mays.
the end of trivia? Do you want to? I have some
my
Blues
God.
Brothers trivia.
Got
Do
to
you want
end
any
at
Blues
some
Brothers?
point.
Is it too
Let's
much?
do 3. Let's do let's do a couple Blues Brothers trivia. What is it? Blues Brothers or Caddyshack?
Let's just do 3.
This is Blues Brothers that I have up. I could grab Caddyshack if you wanted to. It's right here.
It's up to Mike.
Maybe we save Caddyshack for our last episode of the Blues Brothers. All right.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna do some I'll do 3 Blues Brothers questions. And I think these are all music-based, it looks like. Okay. Continuing on their mission to reassemble the band, the Blues Brothers head down to a ribs joint where they hope to find Mac Guitar Murphy and Blue Lou. On their way into the restaurant, the brothers stop to enjoy Street Slim, played by blues legend John Lee Hooker. Who performs which of these songs live? Shake Your Moneymaker, Boom Boom, I'm Walking, Boogie Chillin'. Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
I would, if I was going to title that song based on the lyrics, I would call it Boom 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 Boom. But okay, that's just me. Aretha Franklin performs her song "Respect" in the Blues Brothers. True or false?
False.
That is false. She performs.
You better think.
Think
is what she
which is,
recorded.
I think, a superior song. But what are you going to do?
Easier to spell too. Think.
It is.
RESPECT.
It's too many letters. The Blues Brothers next must acquire some instruments for their band. They do so at Ray's Music Exchange. Skeptical about Ray's instruments, the Blues Brothers question whether or not to make the purchase. Ray, played by Ray Charles, convinces the band to make the purchase after magnificently performing which song? Let the good times roll. Shake your tail feather. What I say, I got news for you.
Shake your tail feather.
Shake your tail feather. These are really easy, and I'm sorry.
All right.
I could do 2 more. Should I stop?
Just go on, smartass, and do it.
During the over-the-top car chase scene that leads to the Blues Brothers into the harsh chase by Illinois Nazis, which classical music song is featured during the hilarious chase?
Flight of the Valkyries.
Ride of the Valkyries. There you go. It's not Night on Bald Mountain. Okay, last one. In total, how many complete songs with lyrics are performed by the Blues Brothers live on stage during the film?
Okay.
That's a tough
1,
question.
2, 3, 4. 4.
Now let's go through them here.
Let's go through them.
Rawhide.
Rawhide.
Stand by your man.
Do we hear the full thing of Raw? I think we do hear
you
all
have
of
to hear the
Rawhide,
full
don't we?
song?
No, I think
Yes.
song with lyrics.
Complete songs. How many complete songs with lyrics are performed by the Blues Brothers live on stage during the film?
Well, Rawhide, certainly.
Rawhide. We do not hear all of Stand By Your Man.
They're going to
Is that
count it,
correct?
though. They're going to fucking count
there's
it.
a
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
In that. There's a flaw in that.
They're being really...
No, let's just go with that.
But let's go with
I
the
feel like
letter
the way
of the
this
law
question
here.
is worded, they're being really... This is exactly how the question is worded. In total, how many complete, and complete has, brackets around it to
complete
show
means complete.
emphasis.
Yeah.
How many complete songs with lyrics are performed by the Blues Brothers live on stage during the film? Be careful with this one.
Okay,
So they're
interesting.
yeah.
Because then we should stick to the true letter of the law here. Complete songs. Rawhide.
I'm telling you, it's with lyrics because they come out to that boom boom ba da ba bum ba ba bum. That's not a song because it doesn't get to the lyrics part of it.
That's not lyrics.
It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4.
We're being careful with this one.
It's going to be 4.
I will tell you right now that 4 is not one of the options.
It's not. It's too many.
Care, it's 4.
Mike, list them.
3.
Rawhide.
Then it's 3.
What
then.
else?
Then it's 3. Then.
All right, Rawhide. What else?
Rawhide it ain't. Rawhide.
Sweet Home Chicago.
I Need You, whatever that's called.
You get the whole song complete?
Yes, that one they do the whole thing, right? And then Sweet Home Chicago, it keeps going after they leave, but maybe they've actually completed the song itself in terms of lyrics?
They have. I mean, right?
So
they
3.
started and
but wait.
completed the song. The band keeps playing, but...
And does the same thing apply to...
this is
Jailhouse
a disastrous question.
Oh, I gotta go to Jailhouse Rock. I'm banging this microphone.
I want to say
head.
4-2 now. That's 4, but I don't know what the rules are for this. It is weird.
Dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
Because it's not 3. 5. I think it's 3-2 based on the options. It's either 5, 3, 7, or 9. It's not 5.
It's outrageous.
It's not more than that.
No
it's got
7 and 9. This is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm submitting my answers, fellas, to see what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
We were right about Boom Boom, false about Respect, Shake Your Tail Feather, Ride of the Valkyries. The correct answer was 5. Okay, the complete songs include the main theme from Rawhide, Stand By Your Man. Do they really sing that whole thing?
Bullshit. No.
See, that's why I think
Maybe
it
they
was
do.
If there's lyrics involved,
Maybe
they're
they.
kinda
Oh, you know what? They do sing all of "Stand by Your Man," and then they come back and they're singing "Rawhide" again. Which we don't
Yeah,
hear
you're
all
right.
of.
You're right. Son of a
Damnation.
bitch.
Everybody
Probably
Needs Somebody to
messed
Love
that
in
up.
Sweet Home Chicago. I guess those both count as full songs. Okay, at the Palace Hotel Ballroom, and then Jailhouse Rock.
You.
All right.
Fine.
On that note.
Oh, and the
That's
Blues Brothers
you.
attempt to perform "Give Me Some Lovin'," but the plug is pulled. We didn't even think of that one.
Those lights are out on purpose.
Chicken wire. All right, that was trivia. That finally was trivia.
Shut it down.
Okay, we're gonna shut it down, but not before we thank our beautiful patrons.
Yeah.
By the likes of which I mean Mark Mavora, Captain America, Snoke Porterhouse, Pork Snorterhouse, Matt Carson, Scott Bishop, Private
Parker?
Pile,
Bill Parker?
May Flores, and Bill Turner.
No, not that
Mother
Mother
Scratcher.
Bill Parker.
Oh, it's not that Mother Scratcher. I'm sorry. They are all supporting the show by going over to patreon.com/ditchdiggers, and you
Yeah.
can too. You know what to do. You know what to do.
His name's Jerry.
His name's Jerry. Please tell your friend Jerry and anybody else to come back next week and join us for our final episode of the Blues Brothers Minute here on the Blues Brothers Minute.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.